Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday to you all. It's a beautiful Saturday once again. And we are live. You are very welcome. When you get on here, please share to be a blessing to others. Share to be a blessing to somebody. As I do same. Share to be a blessing to somebody. We will start in a few. How has your Saturday been? How have you been? How have you been? It is a beautiful Saturday once more, and we thank God for that. We thank God for grace and mercies. We thank Him for allowing us to see another day, allowing us to see another month. We are very grateful to Him. But let me know how your week has been as I share this to our platforms on here. As I share this out there, you are very, very welcome. We'll start in few. How have you been? We will start in few. Please share to be a blessing to others. Share to be a blessing for people to join on here. Be a blessing to somebody. Be a blessing to someone. Be a blessing to somebody. You are very welcome. It is another beautiful Saturday. And we bless God for life. We bless God for strength. We bless God for how far He has brought us. He is God all by Himself. Thanks for joining whoever is on here. Please share to be a blessing to others for us. Share to be a blessing as I do some. We'll start in few in about 2 minutes as we share it out. Be somebody's blessing by sending them this link. Be a blessing to someone by sending them the link to join. As I do same on here in few. You are very welcome. It is a dose. Oh, thanks, KB. Thanks for joining. How have you been? How have you been? How have you been? It is always a pleasure having you on here. How have you been? How have you been? We are thankful to God for the good works that He is doing. How has your week been? We thank God for your life. We thank God that you're good. We thank God for that. We'll start in 1 minute as I share this out. You are very welcome on here. Please share to be a blessing to someone. Of course, I am going to laugh. I am going to laugh, of course. I am going to laugh. Laughing is medicinal. So, but in just 1 minute, we will start. We'll start in just a minute as I keep sharing this out here. But you are welcome to today's session. You are welcome to today's session. How are your thoughts affecting you? As a man thinketh, so is he. How are your thoughts affecting you? How are your thoughts helping you? How are your thoughts getting you closer to your destination, getting you closer to that dream of yours, getting you closer to whatever you need at the end of the day? How are your thoughts helping you get there? How are your thoughts helping you to get to that destination of yours? How are your thoughts helping you? As a man thinketh, so is he. Whatever you think of yourself, so will you be. Whatever you think of your situation, so will it become. So, how are those thoughts helping you? How are those thoughts preventing you? Not only just helping you, but how are they preventing you as well? How is it pushing you to your destination? How is it pushing you to the things that you need to accomplish? How is it pushing you to the places that you need to be? You know, most times we think that whatever we think doesn't matter as long as we are doing what we're doing. But no, that is not right. Whatever we think really matters. Whatever we think really gives somebody looking into our life the perspective of where we're going. Give them the idea of what we are all about. Give them the idea of where we want to be. So, as a man thinketh, so is he. A man is literally what he thinks of himself, how he sees himself, what he does to himself. So is a man. Your character is a complete sum of your thoughts. All right. So people will say that, oh, my thoughts are positive, but yet their character is different. My thoughts are positive, but yet their actions are different. My thoughts are positive, but yet however they go about their situation, however they go about what they're dealing with is different. You know, are you just telling yourself that, hey, this situation of mine will not get any better. This situation of mine will not go anywhere. This situation of mine will not even turn for the good. That is one thing that we need to kind of, do I call it reshuffling, right, in our lives? Because as you think it, so will you be. As you see yourself, so are people going to see you. So are you seeing yourself as a failure? Are you seeing yourself as successful? Are you seeing yourself as somebody who doesn't matter? Are you seeing yourself as somebody who doesn't have any positivity in them or in their situation? Never limit yourself by your thoughts. Because when you do so, the only thing that you are ever going to do is you being in misery, is you being in sorrow, is you being in a place where you think that nothing matters anymore. As a man thinketh, so is he. What are you thinking of yourself? How are you thinking of yourself? How are you thinking of that situation of yours? How are you thinking of that problem that you have in hand? We're not saying issues will not arise. We're not saying problems will not arise. We're not saying things will go exactly the way you've planned it. Sometimes things need to go the other way in order to get to where it needs to get to. As a man thinketh, so is he. I wrote here, I said, choose to think positive of yourself and what you have going on. You see certain people or someone, they have all the potential, they have everything. Yes, they might have hiccups here and there, but they have a solid foundation. They have a solid ground. And yet they're saying to themselves, oh, there is a saying that in our language that people say, oh, I mean, this situation is there. Why are you selling yourself short? Why are you selling your situation short? Why are you saying all that negative things to yourself? As a man thinketh, so is he. Mm-mm. As a man thinketh, so will you be. When you think of good thoughts, you add action to it. The results will be only great. That is what I wrote here. So as you thinking of, yes, you have an issue. Yes, I have a problem. Yes, I have things going on. But what am I thinking of that situation? Are you thinking that that situation will never get better? Are you thinking that that situation will never go to where it's supposed to get to? How it's supposed to go? Are you thinking that that situation will never work for you? That you will never be able to turn things around? That you will never be able to move from where you are to where you need to get to? Is that what you're thinking about? If your thoughts are bad, you're going to get a bad result. If your actions are bad, you're going to get a bad result. So why don't you think positive of that situation for a minute? Why don't you think positive of that issue for a minute? Why don't you think positive of yourself? That is where positive affirmations come in. Have you come across a person that everything they say is negative? When you meet such a person, run away. Because the only thing they ever going to do is corrupt you at the end of the day. As a man thinketh, so is he. Because what you think flows through your action. What you think flows through your character. What you think goes way beyond the mere thought that you're thinking. Goes beyond mere thought. Oh, I don't have anything to do with this situation. Oh, I cannot get to where I have to get to because of that. You are always giving excuses. You are always finding some way, some excuse to prevent you from thinking positive of yourself. As Bible says that weeping may endure for just a night or for a minute, and joy cometh in the morning. So is, I use the same scenario on here. Your problem might just be hanging on just for a minute. So why don't you keep saying those positive affirmations to yourself? Why don't you keep thinking positive of yourself? Why don't you make your thoughts positive enough? I said, but if your thoughts are bad, your actions are also bad, then there can never be a production of good results. Why don't you think of that? We are so wrapped in the negatives. We are so wrapped in what if it doesn't happen. We are so wrapped in, oh, it is not going to go well for me because it did not go well for somebody. But you forgetting that no two persons are made the same way. No two situations are the same. No two results are the same either. As a man thinketh. Maybe because of the way you think of yourself, that is how people are seeing you. As you think of yourself, that is how people are going to relate to you. So if you think positive, if you think that you are successful, people will see you and resonate with that. People will see you and react to what you think of yourself. That is what people are going to see. That is what people are going to see. That is what people are going to see. So the fact that I am having issues, the fact that I am having troubles, the fact that things are not going as I planned, I should talk negative about that situation, or I should talk negatives about me. That, oh, this result, this exams, it's not gonna go well for me. This business is no. As a man think it. I wrote here, I said, your thought will bring your tomorrow. So if you think negative of your today, then your tomorrow will never be of any good result. Your thoughts will bring your tomorrow. You think that whatever you're going through today, or however you're seeing things today, is what your tomorrow will bring. Then you got to wake up. You got to set yourself up. You got to think those positives of yourself. Most Africans will like to say, oh, me kwame already. Oh, this is my sickness there. It's no. As you think of yourself, as you think of your situation, as you think of whatever you have going on, so will the result be. Yes, indeed, Rome was not built in a day. Yes, indeed, people, billionaires did not get to where they are in a day. They went through process. They went through results. They went through struggles to get to where they have to get to. So whatever you're going through today is not new. People have been there. People have gone through it. People have struggled through it, and they've gotten to where they need to get to because they saw themselves in that positive scenario. They saw themselves in that positive place. They saw themselves in that good place. But what do we see today? Most people of today, or most young folks of today, want everything. I will use the word microwave, right? We want everything so quick. We do not have the patience to sit and let the process take its course. We do not have the patience to sit and let that thing go as it has to go. We do not want to put even in the work at all. Thanks for joining. Please share to be a blessing to somebody. So we've become this microwave generations, right? That we want things on a fast pace. And so if in a day that thing does not happen, we tend to start to talk negative of ourselves. As a man thinketh, so was he. So do not look at that situation. Do not look at whatever is going on. Do not look at where you are now and talk negative of yourself. People are going to relate to or react to what you say to them, how you say to them, how you portray yourself to them. So if you say to yourself that I am a failure, then that is how they're going to see you. If you say to yourself that I can do this, I am successful, I can do anything I put my mind to, then that is how they're going to react to you. As a man thinketh, so is he. Oh, why is this happening to me? Why is my situation so different? Because you were made uniquely. You were made differently from any other person. You were made differently. Thanks for joining, Francis. Please share to be a blessing to others. You were made differently from others. As you think of your situation, as you think of your problems, as you think of where you are, as you think of what you're going through, so will you be. As a man thinketh. Again, your thoughts will bring your tomorrow. So if you thinking negatively, your tomorrow might be negative. So why don't you think positive for a minute? Why don't you think of yourself as successful? Yes, it might not seem that way, but as you keep professing it, as you keep saying it, as you keep thinking about it, you will surely get to it. You will surely get to it. I have seen so many people with so much potential, but yet they're talking negative of themselves. But yet they're looking down on themselves just because of an issue that they found themselves in, or a situation that they find themselves in. We've all done some before. We've all been there before. But As and when we go about our ways, as and when we go about doing things that we have to do, we realize that those negative thoughts were not good for us. Those looking down on ourselves was not anything to write home about. So you pick yourself up, you talk positive of yourself, you talk positive of your situation, you talk positive of where you are, and you keep pushing. It might seem that the wall is pushing in on you. It might seem that anywhere you go, things keep hitting you left, right, center. But in all that, let your thoughts remain positive. Let your thoughts remain good. Let your thoughts remain decent. Because that is the only way you will find the strength. That is the only way you will find the zeal. That is the only way you will find the ability to keep pushing. As a man thinketh. How are you thinking about your situation? How are you seeing yourself right now? How are you seeing yourself? Maybe you think that all is lost. Maybe you think that there is nothing else you can do. Maybe you think that I have tried. You are sitting there thinking of yourself. You're like, Amanda, I've tried. I have done anything that I have to do. I have gone to people that I think they could be of help to me. I have done anything that I have to do, but yet things are not panning out. Keep thinking positive. Keep striving. Keep looking for answers. Keep looking for people, places that they can help you. Because one day or somebody might be of help somewhere. Maybe you haven't gotten to that stage yet. As a man thinketh. I wrote here, I said, your mind is that power that molds and make you. So use your mind wisely. It makes and molds us. It makes and shapes us. It gives us our form. So use that mind positively. Use that mind wisely. Use it to think of good things. Use it to think of good of yourself. Maybe you've realized that your friends are always looking down on you. Maybe you have made them so. Maybe you have given them the reason for that. Maybe you have given them the tool for them to look down on you. As a man thinketh, so was he. How are you thinking of yourself? How are you thinking of that situation that you have going on? How are you thinking of yourself? Oh, but Amanda, I have tried all that I can. I have done all that I can. I have even tried pushing. Keep pushing. Keep trying. Keep striving. As a man thinketh, whatever you think of yourself determines how people are going to react to you. Determine how they're going to answer you when you call to them or when you call on them. There is a saying that fake it till you make it. In a way, I agree. In a way, I don't. Because if they say fake it, then you basically, I would say you basically telling a lie. But at some point, you do have to step in that. At some point, you do have to use that. Listen, it is not everybody out there that you have to let them know what you're going through. It is not everybody out there that you have to give them preview of your situation. As a man thinketh, so was he. It is not everybody. It is not everybody. It is not everybody that you have to give them a preview of what is going on in your life. Not everyone. But some of us, we are so eager to talk. We are so eager to share our problems. There is also a saying that a problem shared is half solved. But know who you share your problems with. Hmm. Know who you share your problems with. Know who you share your deepest hurt with, your deepest secret with. We are so quick to talk about what we're going through, and people are so quick to judge. But they're not thinking, or you're not thinking that, hey, if I put this out there, ask yourself for a minute, will this person have my best interest at heart? As you think it, so are you. Is that person going to have my best interest at heart? Is that person going to hold me when I need him or her the most? That is what we have to think about. As a man thinking, how are you thinking of your situation? I wrote here, I said, you are either made or unmade by your own self, by your own words, by your own thinking. So watch whatever comes out of your mouth. You are either made or unmade. You are either made or unmade by your thoughts, by your mind, by your whatever comes out of your mouth. So watch it. As a man thinketh. Thanks for joining. Please share to be a blessing to others. As a man thinketh. So you are either made or made by your own self, your mind, your thoughts. So watch whatever comes out of your mouth. As a man thinketh, as you think it, as you see yourself, as you see your situation, as you see your problem, that is how people are going to see you. As a man thinketh. As a man thinketh. I said, whatever you will need to be or become needs to be determined by you, needs to be determined by your words, needs to be determined by your thoughts, needs to be determined by your mind. However you want to be, wherever you want to be, however you want to get there, needs to be determined by you, needs to be determined by your thoughts. So dream big. Dream big and think positively. Dream big and think of yourself in that suit, in that destination. Dream big. Never look down on yourself. Never think that there is nothing good that is going to come out of you. Never think that things are not going well, so you're going to throw in the towel. Never think that. Because as you think it, so will you be. As you think it, so will you be. So maybe you're sitting there asking yourself, but this is how I've seen my situation all this while. So what are you saying? I should change the way I think? Yes. Change the way you think. That doesn't mean that you are not being true or truthful to the situation. That is not saying that you're not being true to the situation. Yes, you've acknowledged that situation. You've seen what is going on. But I choose to think positive of it. I choose to think great of it. I choose to think that this will turn around. That is what you have to think of yourself. Yes, the business that I started is not going well for me. I see that. I know that. But I am going to say that, this business is going well. This business will go well. This business will do well. This business will get to where I needed to get to. That is how you have to think about it. Because as you think it, you get the ideas, you get the ability, you get the capability to change things for you. As a man thinketh. How are you thinking of your situation? How are you thinking of what you have going on? How are you thinking of what you have right now? How are you thinking about it? As a man thinketh. We always know of this in the biblical section, right? But let your thoughts shape you. Let your thoughts shape your tomorrow. As you think it, so are you. Always say positive of yourself. Though your situation might seem not right, though your situation might seem the other way, though your situation might not seem like it is going to get better today, but think positive of yourself. I said, be willing to improve yourself and don't just say, I know I am a failure. Can I say that again? Be willing to improve yourself. Be willing to put in the work. Be willing to put in the action that will take you from where you are currently to where you need to get to. And never say that you are a failure. That word should never come across or never come out of your mouth. You are not a failure. You were not made a failure. You were made, or that thing was brought to your attention so you can sit up. So you are never a failure. So never let that word come out of your mouth that I am a failure. That is where positive affirmations comes in, right? Never say to yourself you are a failure. Never say that. Because there is a saying that life and death lies in the power of the tongue, right? Life and death lies in the power of the tongue. So the more you keep saying to yourself, I am a failure, I am a failure, I am a failure, so will you be. But how about we change it to the other side? I am successful. I am smart. I can do this. I have been here before and I'm going to get out of here. Positive affirmations. As you think it. As you think it. We don't emphasize on this topic here, or we don't even think about it. As I said, your friends are going to see you the way you see yourself. So as far as life and death lies in the power of the tongue, then you got to be careful what comes out of your mouth. You got to be careful what your thought made you say, or what your thinking makes you say. As a man thinketh, so is he. And it starts by you embracing the whole you, the whole you, the total you. Sometimes you got to do this. You got to sit yourself down and then put some thoughts down. Write your weakness and your strength and see which one outweighs each other. If the negative outweighs the positive, then you got to work on it. You got to sit up and work on it. If the positive outweighs the negative, then you still got to work on it because you're working on yourself in order to get rid of those negatives, right? As you think it, so will you be. As you think it, so is your situation going to be. As you think it, so are things going to look like what you want them to be. As a man thinketh, so is he. So what are you thinking of yourself? I said, remember that circumstances does not make you. It rather makes you stronger. Your circumstances that you're going through right now, it doesn't make you. It doesn't make you who you are. It doesn't even come close to who you are. So do not stand on that one issue and say to yourself that I am a failure, and say to yourself that nothing good will come out of me, and say to yourself that, oh, I can't do this. No, no situation makes you. They rather make you stronger. They rather build you up. So let your situation build you up to that positive place. Let your situation build you up to that great place. Let that situation build you up. As you think it, so you are. I said, remember, you will only attract that which you are, and not what you want. Can I say that again? You only attract the things that you are. You only attract who you are, and not the things that you want. So if you are lazy, you will attract lazy people. If you are sad, you attract sad people. If you are successful, you attract successful people. Can I repeat that? If you are sad, you attract sad people. So you do not attract who you want or what you want. You attract who you are. So if you are somebody who is always sad of themselves, if you are somebody who is always talking down on themselves, if you are somebody who is always, you know, miserable, those are the people you're going to attract. But if you are successful, if you are happy, if you are energetic, if you see yourself as up here, those are the people that are going to come your way. And this reminds me and circle me back to, who do you have in your inner circle? You only attract who you are, not who you want. You only attract the same caliber that you put forth. You only attract the same result that you put forth. Excuse me. That is who you attract. There is a friend of mine that when I talk to sometimes, and then he started, I'll be like, no, 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 no. We're not going there. You're not saying that this, no, you're not. Because that was given to you for a reason. So whoever comes your way is who you are. Sit down for a minute and look through the people that come to you. Look through the people that come your way. Look through the people that call themselves friends to you, right? Look through them and compare them to yourself. You will see yourself in them. You will see yourself in them. You attract who you are. You attract who you are. You attract who you are. So if you are that strong character, you will attract that strong character. If you see yourself high up here, that is who you're going to attract. People that are up there. So if you don't want anybody trooping in to your life anyhow, then you got to watch what you say. You got to watch your thinking. You got to watch your thinking. I said you can only evolve when you stop giving excuses and get up and work for yourself. The excuses are too much. The excuses are too much. It's enough. Oh, I cannot do this because of that. I cannot do that because of that. I cannot go here because of that. I cannot do this because of that. I cannot do this because of that. It's enough. Start evolving yourself. Start building yourself. Start getting to work and stop giving excuses. Oh, I can't do this because of that. I can't do that because of that. I am this because of this person. I am this because of this situation. Start giving excuses. As a man thinketh, so is he. I said, clean your thoughts. Cleaning your thoughts. No, I said, clean thoughts makes clean habit and makes your thought cleaner so that you may be able to think good of yourself and not your situation. So clean thoughts makes clean habit and makes your thought cleaner, right? Shape your thoughts. Shape those thoughts. Why do we need to shape our thoughts? Why do we need to shape our thoughts? It makes us who we are. It helps us get to a place of security. It helps us get to a place of peace. It helps us get to a place of satisfaction, right? I said important. I said what you do is the result of what you think because by changing your thought, you can change your actions, right? So change the way you do things. Change the way you see yourself. Change the way you make things have effects on you. Because remember, you also shape the world just as the world shapes you. Your thoughts help you shape the world. Your thoughts help you shape your surroundings. Your thoughts help you shape who you are. Your thoughts help you shape people that are around you. Because what? Somebody somewhere might be sitting there watching you because secretly you might be a role model to them. So if you think in negative of yourself, if you think in failure of yourself, if you're thinking that, oh, I cannot, nothing good will come out of me, that person is going to follow suit. That person is going to follow suit. Change the way you think. Because as we shape the world with our thoughts, with our mind, with our actions, so does the world shape us. And remember, you attract who you are and not what you want. I said, regardless of your present condition, you will rise and fall in direct ratio of your thoughts and vision. Regardless of how your present situation seem like, regardless of how you see yourself now, regardless of how you see things now, we rise and fall. But in all, let our thoughts shape us. You can make or break or unmake with your own thoughts. Think highly of yourself. Think great of yourself. Think good of yourself. Think positive of yourself. Remember, your actions and your thoughts have consequences. So when you think that nobody is watching, remember that your thoughts and your mind are watching. Remember that your situation and your decision and your result will show forth what your thinking were, what your thoughts were. You have the ability to think, or you have the ability to decide how you want to think about that situation, how you want to think about that issue, how you want to think about that thing that is going on with you. You have the ability to decide that. So decide how you want that thing to shape your life. Decide how you want that situation to shape your whole journey. You control your decision by your thoughts. You control where you have to get to by your thoughts. You control where you need to get to by the things that you think of, by the things that you see yourself as. You control your decisions by that, your destinations by that. You have your destiny in your palm. And however you think of it will determine what results will be put forth. Think positive of yourself. As a man thinketh. Think big. Dream big. Success starts with a dream. And it has to be more than just a dream and wish. It has to be created by having the right thoughts and taking the right steps. Success. It starts with the right thoughts and right thinking. It starts with you having that right mindset. It starts with you having being in that great space. So if you are listening to me, think of yourself great. Think of yourself as a successful person. Think highly of yourself. And you can say with me, I am strong. I am able. I am successful. I am sufficient. And I can do anything and everything that I put my mind to. My destiny is great because of my thinking. My destiny is great because of the way I see myself. As a man thinketh, so is he. As you see yourself, so you are. Let's go out there and think positive of ourselves. Let's go out there and think great things about us. Let's see our situations as a stepping stone. Let's see our situations, though as it is not who we are, but it is just to make us get to where we need to get to. It is just to make us strong enough. As you think it, so you are. Shape your thoughts, shape your mind, and shape your actions. Because as far as the heavens are higher than the earth, so as your thoughts takes you, so as your mind takes you, you can unmake or make yourself by your thoughts. So think right, think wisely. If you don't know who I am, my name is Amanda Kofiaye, and this is a Dose of Encouragement Incorporated. We come your way every Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard, 11 a.m. GMT time. And if you haven't followed us yet, please do on our page right here, also on our website. Our website is currently back online. We are currently back online. So look around, join us over there. All right. Join us, look around, watch. Let us know what you think. Leave us a message on our website. Leave us testimonials on our website. Leave us feedbacks on our website. All right. But look around, join us, and let us build this community. This is a place that you won't be judged. This is a place that you won't be looked down upon. This is a place that you can comfortably seek assistance from, right? and the community will be willing and helping you. Let us build a better place. Let us build a better space for ourselves. Also, our social impact project is coming on live this year once again back in Ghana. As I say, or I always keep saying on here, it is open to the public this time. You are more than welcome. If you are in Ghana, you are welcome to join us to put smiles on these people's face. You can join us physically when the time comes. It will be sometime ending of July. So we are prepping. So let us know if you want to be part of us that day, so we can try and get you a t-shirt or all that. And let's go out there and put smiles on people's face. You can also support us with your substance. All right, on our website we have a donate button on there that you can support a worthy cause. All right, none of the monies that come to us is used for any other thing except to put smiles on these people's faces. So you are welcome to join us. Also, when you click on the join button, there is drop down buttons on there that you want. If you want to be an encourager, you want to be a partner, if you want to be just a member to get motivational quotes from us on daily basis or on weekly basis, you have a chance to do that. If you want to be a motivator, you have the chance to do that. Join us, build this community, all right? And your life will never be the same. But thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. My team, ADOEI team associate, thank you so much. To my board of directors, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. To my husband and my son, wherever you are, thank you so much. And to you, my friends, without you, there will not be any ADOEI. Without you pushing us out there, there will not be us. So I appreciate you all so much. I thank you all so much for the support. I always say, as you keep taking us along, may God answer you speedily. May He answer you when you are not expecting. May He embarrass you with blessing, as I always say it. And I love you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Until then, let's keep this conversation going. Let's keep this topic going. How do you see yourself? How do you think of yourself? How do you think of your situation? How is your mentality? How is your situation shaping your thoughts, shaping your actions, shaping your mind in general? How is it letting you react to the world? And remember, you only attract who you are and not what you want. So as we go into the week, let us have that at the back of our mind, that who we are is who we will attract. Who we are is who we would have in our circle. Who we are is who will come close to us. So let's think positively. Let's think great of ourselves. I am successful. I am blessed. I am highly favored. I can do this when I put my mind to it, and our lives will never be the same. Until I see you again next week, I sign out. Have a blissful Saturday, a fruitful week ahead, and we will meet again next week. Bye for now, and I love you all much. Bye.